Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to English class. How are you? I think you are fine and safe in your home. Stay safe and healthy. Okay? Today, we are going to discuss about our second unit. First unit over. Today, we are going to start second unit. This unit all full of stories. It's very interesting unit it is. March 20 is the World Storytelling Day. When is the Storytelling Day? March 20. Stories have come down to us from our elders and books. Stories once heard must be passed on. If we don't, the stories and the art of storytelling will slowly disappear from the earth. So, listen the stories, hear the stories and tell the stories. Okay, that is the only way to conserve our stories. Otherwise, it will disappear from us. Can you hear me? Yes, okay. Then, in our textbook, full of stories in our second unit. Very interesting unit it is. Then, do you like to listen stories? Yes, of course. Then, what kind of stories do you like to hear? Yes, that will be different. Stories of animals, birds, stories of wise people, foolish people, etc. Right? Yes. Then, who tells you the stories? Yes, our grandmother or grandfather will tell us the stories. We can just read a simple extract. Just listen, okay? Okay. Then read what Vimal's grandmother has to tell him about stories. Just read it. Vimal is a lucky boy. He has a grandmother who tells him loads of stories. Every night at bedtime, there is a story for him. What fantastic stories grandmother has told Vimal. Stories of animals and birds, of clever and senseless people, of magic and music, stars and sages, and many more. One day, Vimal asked his grandmother if stories grew on trees. She laughed and said, "No, not on trees." Then, where do we get the stories from? Vimal asked. I got them from my grandmother. I in turn tells you. Vimal, remember to tell your friends these stories so that they can also enjoy them. But Vimal said, "No, I don't want to tell them any of these stories. They are my stories, my treasure. I don't want to give them away." Don't be silly, my boy. Stories are meant to be told. Listen and tell. That's the law of the story kingdom, his grandmother said. This is an extract from the Hindu Young World, the English newspaper. Okay, അതായത് ഹിന്ദു യങ് വേൾഡ് എന്ന ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ന്യൂസ് പേപ്പറിൽ നിന്നും എടുത്ത ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു ഭാഗമാണ്. This extract conveys the message that we should tell the stories among our friends so that they can to enjoy them. Okay, they also can enjoy the stories. So we should share the stories among our friends so that they too can enjoy. Okay, then stories go beyond the boundaries of time and space. Then in this extract, the Vimal is a lucky boy. Why they said that Vimal is a lucky boy? Why they said that? Because Vimal has a grandmother. Grandmother will always tell him stories. So Vimal is a lucky boy. Right? Yes. Then when does grandmother tell him stories? Yes. Every day at bedtime she will tells him stories. Then who were the characters in grandmother's story? Yes, there were animals, birds, clever people and foolish people. There were stories about music, stars and sages. Clear? Then, what did grandmother advise Vimal to do? What did grandmother advise Vimal to do? Yes, grandmother advised Vimal to tell the stories to his friends. What for that? Then they also can enjoy the story. Clear? Yes, okay. What is the law of the story kingdom? What is the law of the story kingdom? Yes, the stories are meant to be told. Listen and tell. That is the law of the story kingdom. Did you hear about Aesop? Aesop tales. Did you hear about Aesop Kadagal? Who is Aesop? Who was Aesop, you know? We can just know about Aesop. Okay? Yes. This is the picture of Aesop. Aesop was an ancient Greek storyteller and a slave. Slave means Adima. He is credited with a number of fables now collectively known as Aesop's fables. What is mean by fable? Fable means traditional short story that teaches a moral, especially one with animals and characters. So, Aesop's fable, his experience remains uncertain and no writings by him survive. Numerous tales credited to him were gathered across the centuries and in many languages in a storytelling tradition that continues to this day. Many of the tales are characterized by animals and inanimate objects that speak, solve problems, and generally have human characteristics. Depictions of Aesop in popular culture over the last 2500 years have included several works of art and his appearance as a character in numerous books, films, plays, and television programs. His name is even now honored all over the world for his fables. This is about Aesop. Did you know about him now? Okay. And what is mean by fable? Fable is a traditional short story that teaches a moral. Moral means gunapada. Okay. Then especially one with animals as characters. Who will be the characters of fable? Yes, animals will be the characters of fable. So many Aesop fables are there. You should read it. Okay. Then here is a simple story of Aesop. Just read it. Okay. Okay. A rich voyager from Athens was on a voyage with two companions. What is mean by voyager? Voyager means a person who travel by sea. We can call him voyager, navigate. Okay. A rich voyager from Athens was on a voyage. Voyage means journey by the sea with two companions, with his two friends. A rich voyager voyage started from Athens. In the course of their voyage, a violent storm blew up and capsized the ship. Violent storm means strong wind. Capsize means turned over, marichittu. In the course of their voyage, a violent storm blew up and capsized the ship. The companions tried to swim ashore, but the rich voyager kept calling on Athena, the goddess of Athens, and promised her lavish offerings if he escaped. His two friends escaped. They swam to the shore, but the rich voyager, kept calling on Athena. He started to pray Athena, the goddess of Athens, and he promised her lavish offerings if he escaped. Lavish offering means plenty of offerings. Offerings is, നേർച്ചകൾ. If he escaped, he promised her lavish offerings. One of his shipwrecked companions, as he swam past, shouted to him, "Don't leave it all to Athena. Use your arms as well." So one of his companions shouted at him. He said, "Don't leave it all to Athena. Use your arms well." That means you should your duty well. Don't give everything to Athena. Don't depend fully to goddess of Athens. Okay. Then, what message does the fable convey? Did you understand the fable? Yes. Then, what message does the fable convey? Yes. Yes. We have to do what we can. We have to do what we can. And then ask for God's help. And God will help those who help themselves. We can pray to God. We can ask the help of God. But before that, we should do our duty. We should do what we can. Understand? Okay. Then, in our textbook, so many proverbs are given. What is mean by proverb? Yes. What is mean by proverb? Tell me. പഴഞ്ചൊല്ലുകൾ അല്ലേ? Yes. Then in our textbook, so many proverbs are given. The first one, 4 proverbs they are given. I shall read it and listen it well. Don't cry over spilled milk. Don't cry over spilled milk. The second one, God helps those who help themselves. Second one, God helps those who help themselves. Third one, the early bird catches the worm. Third one, the early bird catches the worm. Last one, barking dogs seldom bite. Fourth one, barking dog seldom bite. These are the 4 proverbs. From these proverbs, which one is the correct moral for our story, our fable. Fable means the rich voyager's fable. From this proverb, which one is match for our fable? Yes, the second one. God helps those who help themselves. Clear? Understand? Why? Why it is matched to our fable? Why it is correct to our fable? Because the rich voyager did not survive. It was his duty to swim and ask for the help of the gods. Okay. Why this proverb corrected or matched to our fable? Because the rich voyager did not survive. It was his duty to swim and ask for the help of goddess. Understand? Tell me, understand? I think you have some doubts now. Okay. Then some more proverbs are here. We can just read it. Okay. Then a friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend in need is a friend indeed. This proverb is very familiar to you. What is meant by this proverb? Those who help you in your need will be your true friends. Those who help you in your need will be your true friends. Those who do not help you in your need is not your true friends. മലയാളത്തില് ചങ്ങാതി നന്നായ കണ്ണാടി വേണ്ടെന്ന് പറയാറില്ലേ? The same proverb and the meaning is this. Now understood? Yes. A true friend should be helpful in your need. Okay. The second one, God helps those who help themselves. God helps those who help themselves. That is the moral of our rich voyager's fable. Right? Yes. Then what is meant by this proverb? God help will be there only for those who do what they can. God's help will be there only for those who do what they can. Okay. നമ്മുടെ ഡ്യൂട്ടി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യാത്ത സ്ഥലങ്ങളിൽ ദൈവത്തിന്റെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കില്ല. Understood? Yes. Okay. Then some more proverbs. We can just read it. Okay. Proverb and its meaning. I shall just read it. Listen. Proverb and its meanings. The first one. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Means don't take the chance of losing something you have in search of something better. Don't take the chance of losing something you have in search of something better. The second one, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. This is also a very familiar proverb, I think. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. What is meant by this proverb? If you eat the right food, you will be healthy. If you eat the right food, you will be healthy. Understand? Yes. Next, third one. A stitch in time saves nine. A stitch in time saves nine. Means don't put off. Put off means മാറ്റി വെക്കുക. Don't put off doing or dealing with something or else. It will become worse and cause extra work. This is for you. This is for the students. അന്നുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ അന്നു തന്നെ ചെയ്തു തീർക്കുക. Do your works that day. Otherwise, it will become extra work. Okay. Then, second last one. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. Means you can't be sure about something until you try it. You can't be sure about something until you try it. അല്ലേ? നമ്മൾ ഒരു കാര്യം ചെയ്തു നോക്കാതെ അത് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാണെന്ന് പറയാറുണ്ട് ചിലവര്. Won't try for anything, but simply tells very tough it is. So നമ്മൾ ശ്രമിക്കാത്തിടത്തോളം ഒരു കാര്യവും നമുക്ക് സിമ്പിൾ ആണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കുക. Okay? Too many cooks spoil the broth. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Means one good person can get the job done quicker. This also for you, related to you, because one good person can get the job done quicker. Correct? Yes. Okay. Then that is today's class. I think you understood the class well, right? Yes. If you have any doubt, ask me. I shall clear it. Then let's meet in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.